Students, hope you all are staying safe at home. Today we will be studying a new chapter 10, Natural Disasters. As nature supports us to sustain our life on earth, but sometimes it causes destruction too, with the loss of life and property. Let us learn about natural disasters. Natural disasters cause great loss of life and property. Some forms of natural disasters are floods, droughts, earthquakes, cyclones, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions. Let us first study about earthquakes. Earthquake is a sudden, violent movement under the surface of the earth, and because of this vibration onto the surface of the earth, the tremors, the sliding of the earth's surface is known as earthquakes. These tremors it can reduce huge buildings and roads to rubble, to just destroy within minutes. Earthquakes they occur without any of the warning, and therefore the seismograph is an instrument which measures the intensity and duration of an earthquake. It measures the force of an earthquake on the Richter scale, and the study of earthquakes is called seismology. The place of origin of an earthquake is called focus, from the point where the earthquake originated, and the surface of the earth directly above the focus, or we can say the surface or just above, just perpendicularly above the focus, is known as epicenter, where the effect of the earthquake is maximum near the epicenter. The Himalayan ranges in the northern India experience frequent earthquakes. In Japan, earthquakes occur very frequently. We can take the following precautions during an earthquake. We can move to an open area. We can cover under a heavy table. We can stay away from all the buildings. We should not stay near windows, mirrors, fans, and bookcases. We should not use a lift during an earthquake. We should get out of a car if we feel that an earthquake is arising or is about to arise. We should not touch any electric wires. We should we should be away from trees, signboards, and poles. So as because of earthquake they can fall onto us. So to save ourselves, we should move from that place. Now let us move on to floods. Floods occur when there is excessive rain and river water overflows their banks. In India, large rivers such as the Ganga, Brahmaputra, and the Kosi cause a lot of damage and destruction to the people of West Bengal, Bihar, and Assam. Floods occur due to cyclones in coastal areas, typhoons with strong tides in the sea, and melting of large amount of snow on mountains during the summer season. Floods also cause great damage to life, property, and crops. And because of these diseases such as cholera and malaria, they are spreading in the areas which are being hit by floods. We can take following precautions in areas prone to floods. Listen to the flood alert system. Move to higher grounds. Keep a radio, torch, matchboxes, and candles ready. And we should grow more and more trees as they can slow down the speed of water currents. Now let us move on to droughts. Droughts are caused by shortage of rains, and farmers they are the worst affected by a drought. Due to this lack of water, they are unable to grow crops, and which lead to shortage of food also, which is known as famine. We can prevent droughts by growing more and more trees, developing rainwater harvesting system, and building reservoirs to store water. The best way to fight drought is to develop proper facilities for irrigation. The next is cyclones. A cyclone is a tropical storm which consists of rotating wind at a high speed. It can uproot trees and it can cause a great damage. It can uproot all the electric poles and it can cause great heavy damage. A cyclone is always accompanied by rain. With it comes rain also. And cyclone affected coastal areas are such as Orissa, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu. Cyclones there are called as typhoons or hurricanes also. So as soon as cyclone starts, We should turn off gas and switch off all the electrical appliances. We should close the doors and windows securely, and if required, we should leave the place immediately. Now let us move on to volcanoes. Volcanoes cause a lot of destruction. An opening or crack onto the surface of the earth through which magma or ash and hot gases and everything comes out is called a volcano. It is of three types: extinct, dormant, and active volcanoes. Extinct volcanoes are the places where now volcanoes does not occur. There was a time when volcanoes occurred there, but now it doesn't occurs there. Dormant volcanoes are the volcanoes which occurs in some 15-20 years. It's like sometime it can come, or it's like from last some time we have not seen the volcano over that place. And active volcanoes are the places, we can say these volcanoes occur frequently, that is why they are known as active volcanoes. The major volcanic areas are found around the edges of the Pacific Ocean. It is a huge band shaped like a horseshoe, which is known as ring of fire. If there is a prediction for volcanic eruption, you can move to a safer place. Keep a first aid kit ready, listen to the radio for warnings, and we should keep important phone numbers ready. We should wait for an announcement that it is safe to return home. Now let us move on to tsunami. It is a series of huge sea waves which can cause great devastation and loss of life. It can strike in any of the coastal region, and it is caused due to disturbance under the sea because of underwater earthquake or volcanic eruptions, landslides, or by an asteroid or meteoroid which crashes into the ocean or seawater. So the height of waves in the tsunami may vary from 1 meter to 20 meters or even more. It can travel up to a speed of hundreds of kilometers an hour. Now tsunamis, warning system is an effective method to warn about tsunamis in advance. On receiving a tsunami warning, people living near the coast, they should immediately shift to higher grounds to be safe from deadly tsunami waves. So students, I hope that you have understood about all natural disasters and their causes with all the precautions. Read the same chapter from your textbooks, and if you have any doubt, feel free to ask. Till then, keep learning and have a good day ahead.